Hey there, fight fans, and welcome to the latest edition of Below the Belt Boxing. On tonight's card is a countdown of the fastest punchers to ever lace the leather. There is a reason Muhammad Ali is known as the greatest. He is a legend that transcends the sport of boxing as well as being a well-known cultural icon. Ali is considered by many to be the fastest heavyweight boxer of all time. At the time he fought, he was considered to be a large heavyweight, but despite this, he was able to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, which made him unbeatable for the majority of his career. Ali wasn't just quick in throwing hands, but his ability to dodge the attacks of his opponents was second to none. He was also especially quick on his feet and could run rings around even the more nimble of fighters. On May 5, 1969, Sports Illustrated magazine would go on to measure hand speed of Ali using a megascope. It was found he could smash a balsa board 16.5 inches away in 1/5 of a second, which is the blink of an eye. Boxing Hall of Fame Jimmy Jacobs, who owned the world's largest collection of fight films, stated that Ali's jab was of the same speed as Sugar Ray Robinson's. Jacobs contended that Ali was not only the fastest heavyweight, but also one of the fastest fighters he ever saw on film. On August 6, 1966, Ali would fight in London against a fighter called London, where he landed a whopping 12 punches in just 3 seconds and went on to win the fight in just 3 rounds.
Ali moving in on London. A fuselage of punches by Muhammad Ali. London goes down.
Roy Jones Jr. is one of the most famous names in the sport. The legend is most famously known for his world titles in 4 divisions and for being the only middleweight to fight at heavyweight and win a world title. The few important aspects of any fighter are ring IQ, punching power, footwork, and speed. Roy Jones had a fantastic combination of all these, but most of all, it was his speed that made it so easy for him to move up the divisions and still dominate. He kept his hands at the same speed right up to heavyweight. ESPN once ranked the fastest boxers of all time and featured Roy Jones Jr. at number 1. Modern-day fight fans may think of the likes of Ryan Garcia and Amir Khan when you talk about fast hands. However, Roy Jones Jr.'s hands were something special. He could showboat in the ring with his hands down and yet knock out opponents with a counterpunch. He would cement his legacy with his record. In his first 50 fights, he would only lose once due to disqualification.
Lead again, and a couple of left hooks. And Griffin's knee goes down, and Jones lands 2 punches after Griffin's knee was on the canvas.
Often called the greatest of all time, Robinson possessed just about everything a fighter needed and more. He had unmatched footwork, fists of fury, and amazing hand speed. His speed allowed for some spectacular KOs and likely helped Sugar Ray achieve his rare recognition of being one of the few to own over 100 knockout victories. He was able to adapt to any style. He could come out one round swinging, the next counterpunching, and the next fighting off his jab. Robinson would use his unique style to exploit his opponent's weaknesses. Robinson was a pioneer in several ways. The effectiveness of the shots was augmented by his pinpoint accuracy and ferocious power. Few have had the athletic ability to emulate what Robinson brought to the ring in any era of boxing. If he was not one of a kind as it pertains to hand speed, Robinson was at least the first with these gifts. A truly complete boxer.
Whereas once Sugar Ray Robinson merely flattened an opponent, now presumably he's going to bring the whole house down. It's easy to see the attractions of the footlights for Sugar Ray, but has he really...
No list of fastest boxers of all time would be complete without mentioning one of the quickest boxers to ever dance the dance. Sugar Ray Leonard was renowned as a classy superstar back in the 80s and 90s. While heavyweight fighters carried the sport, Leonard was one of the boxers that ruled the lower weight classes, and he kept them thriving over 3 decades ago. Sugar Ray Leonard was known for his quick hands and lightning footwork. Like others on this list, he also had great punching power, which he used alongside his speed. As a result, he was able to see off his opponents using combos before they could even think how long until the end of the round. Sugar Ray Leonard had some of the finest moves in the game. His furious flurries and neck-breaking combinations upstairs gave him not only knockouts but visuals not to be missed as a fan. In his prime, Leonard was borderline untouchable. He would cement his name in the history books by beating some of the greatest fighters of a generation, including Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns, and the great, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
I didn't know, pow, I step here. Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Oh.
Manny Pacquiao is regarded by boxing historians as one of the greatest professional boxers of all time. Pacquiao is the only boxer in history to win 12 major world titles in 8 different weight divisions. He is also the first boxer in history to win the lineal championship in 5 different weight divisions, as well as the first boxer in history to win major world titles over 4 different decades. He was able to adapt his skills and attributes to all of the divisions he fought in. All of his opponents have been bamboozled by not just his fast hands and reaction time, but also by his quick thinking ability. Many experts have called Pacquiao the fastest-handed boxer in the history of the sport. His speed has made him one of the greatest boxers of all time. He leaves the sorts with an old-school record of 72 fights with 62 wins. As of 2023, Pacquiao has retired, but like he did so many times in the past, boxing fans await his return to the ring. Be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to Below the Belt Boxing, YouTube's newest boxing channel on the rise.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis, I'm coming for you.